the tractor is heavy enough to make a nice flat path that the cows can walk on, just to make getting around in this clumpy stuff easier until we get more snow to pack in the ruts. Hey, welcome back to Rolling Hills Farm. Dave here. You can see that we've got snow. It was a late snowfall after really a fairly clean and warm fall. And now it's time to get ready to move snow. We've got more forecast on the way, and we can't get by with just one loader tractor. I've got to put the loader on the big tractor, because we're doing all of our primary tillage with this disking, plowing, all that kind of stuff. So for that, we leave the loader off because I just find the loader in the way. The extra weight we don't need, and the extra length, it's not as maneuverable. So one of the first jobs once the snow flies is to put the loader on. You can see I'm going forward and I have to make sure I'm even. Once it's set up inside the saddles, I have to go out and hook up the hydraulics. Push the hydraulic handle this way, and you'll see, not very straight, but it'll slowly drop. And just like that, loader's on. Now I've got to go out and lock those little ground supports up. I almost forgot. Winter weight fuel. We get a load every fall, or early winter, late fall, of winter weight fuel, and then fill the tractors up so they don't gel, so the diesel fuel doesn't gel in the winter. So this first time we plow, I'll be back dragging with the front blade, just because the driveway's soft underneath and I don't want to make a mess. I don't want to dig down deep and tear up the gravel. So it'll be kind of gentle, but if I get this snow and ice off this part of the driveway, as soon as the sun comes out, it'll melt it. You see we've got a sawhorse right there. Well, that's because the delivery truck beat me to it, drove all the way in instead of stopping here and going up to the house, and drove all the way back there and got stuck multiple times, and packed down this soft fluffy snow and made ice. So that's what I wanted to avoid, which is why I wanted to get out here. I didn't get out here in time. So I'm doing it now, and the sawhorse will be there so the delivery trucks stay up where they belong. Well, the temperature has dropped quite a bit. We're out here focused this morning on cow comfort. Boy, you can see the ground is frozen, at least on top, so the tractor's riding on top, and it's really rough for the cows to walk here. I'm wearing my winter clothes, my face mask, and my Carhartts for the first time this year, because we've got a sharp wind out of the northwest, and temperatures in single digits, and it's, you know, as the winter wears on, this won't be that serious, but for me, for right now, and likely for these cows, it's the first real cold snap of the year, and we want to give them as much comfort as possible, and partly at least because they, you know, they'll lose weight, or they'll spend all their food intake just keeping warm, and you know, we want them to be as comfortable as possible, especially the steers that we're still trying to fatten up. Here's where the windbreak really comes in handy. You see we've got this windbreak set up covering the north and west, and they're all gathered here. And we put out just a week or so ago a lot of bedding, and they've eaten and trampled most of it. So we're going to need to put out some more bedding today just to keep these guys comfy. Well, you can see the young animals here are digging right into the hay. And next we're going to come and put some bedding down over on the other side of these round bales, right in there, to give them a spot to lay down when they're out here by the hay. They've got the barn to shelter them, but they tend to stay out here during the day, and so the bedding will just give them a nice place to lay down as they move back and forth. It's so rough out here. You can see the cow with the bad hoof is having trouble moving around, and she doesn't even really want to go up to the barn to lay down. There's bedding and a little bit of hay they can hide behind. They'll probably just eat it. That's some nice thick hay, fresh hay bedding right by the feeder, so they can sit out here and hopefully get a little comfort. See, the other thing Dawn's doing is just packing down a trail. The tractor's heavy enough to make a nice flat path that the cows can walk on, just to make getting around in this clumpy stuff easier until we get more snow to pack in the ruts. Gets them up to the water tank. Interesting how they get right in the trail of the tractor and they walk right in those tractor tracks, because it's now flattened out and easy for them to move. These are pretty smart cows. You worry about, in the rough stuff, maybe spraining an ankle or hurting a hoof somehow. So this is our helping them out just a little bit here in this transition between warm and cold. Now we'll bring some straw out for the main cow herd. Hey, you're not supposed to eat it. You're supposed to lay in it. There. Whew. Out of breath, but that gets a nice little bed here for the cows, even though they're, there you go, fun. Even though they're munching some, they'll lay down shortly because they've got all that fresh hay over there. And this will keep them warm in the coming days. We've got sub-zero nights and single-digit days with this strong northwest wind for the next 4 or 5 days. Then hopefully it'll moderate early next week. That's it for now. It's December, and no surprise, it's cold out here, and it's getting a lot colder. I guess we live in Minnesota. We just get used to that. Thanks for watching. Back soon with more from Rolling Hills Farm. Whew. That wind just takes the breath right out of you. It's the first sub-zero wind chill of the year, and everybody's just trying to keep warm.